All right, happy Tarot Tuesday. This is Mystic Hierophant here. We're going to get right into the masculine and feminine energy readings or transmission for this week, post full moon. For the masculine energies, we have Four of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, in other decks, it looks like this figure here, this kind of merchant, is holding on to these pentacles. I mean, in the other decks, traditional Rider-Waite and others. Who kind of resemble their decks after the Rider-Waite he is, or this being is. But for me, there is a focus of money, of improving one's standards, one's way of life through maybe entrepreneurial means, or even just ideas. But instead of just money, this really feels like there's ideas on the chest. There is ambition, how to get something done, how to make one's life environment better. There is some confusion, some maybe even frustration. Some of you are, maybe in a situation where it's maybe causing some pressure on you. Maybe you're kind of stuck in a situation. You're trying to get a few things going, and you're just in it right now. Whether it just be a stasis on the idea, or you're juggling a few things, and that's kind of what it looks like right here. This looks like this businessman, businesswoman. This cloaked figure has a few pentacles on their bodies, not only just on their mind, but on their body. Kind of solar plexus area in the chest, the heart area. So there's also something about will, feeling, heart, intuition, thinking, and also with that process comes the grand prize. That may be the epiphany finally, the clarification that can come through. Let's go into the feminine energies, because I really do feel like the feminine energies is going to counterbalance this and give more of a revelation into this. Again, these energies are within us as well. So the first card I pulled for the feminine energy was the Three of Rods reversed. Upright, this being is looking towards the future, but for some reason I felt like there was something about the past, not just the past, but also a stasis here. There's past, present, future. There is manifestation here. Me myself, I've been doing some pulls for myself, but I've been getting a lot of rods or wands, depending on what deck you have. They're both the same thing. For me, it's the manifestation. There's also, can be a highly sexual, highly charged, but doesn't also mean just sex. This means like a kind of a psychosexual, which is the power that the energy that powers us is the sexual energy that allows for a manifestation. The sexual energy is also amalgamation of reproduction. It is the manifesting of power itself to reproduce, to bring life into other projects. But for whatever reason right now, maybe because of this Four Pentacles reverse, there's something about the past, something about maybe a little bit of regret or frustration about something. I'm also getting some stasis here, kind of a standstill. It's stuck in between something, trying to figure something out. He's got those rods, those kind of receiver studs on his or her helmet, and there's 12 of these, and I'm maybe seeing there's an astrological influence involved. Maybe there's also the 12 months of the year. Maybe there's some challenges with you of like how are you going to get something done by the end of the year? Is everything going to come through? The year in review as well, I want to say. Yeah, the year in review for some of you. I've been getting something myself. A friend gave one reading to me, a positive intention. For me personally, I've been getting stuck with some challenging thought patterns. I've been kind of pressed. I've been thinking, why am I in this situation? What happened? How do I improve it? I just want to get this done. Why can't I get that? And this is about us getting out of that. Some of these things that have arisen for you, for whatever reasons, sometimes are tests. Sometimes, it's about, getting you in a position to where maybe a pattern needs to be broken. What is that pattern? I can't answer that. And don't try to focus so much on what the pattern is. The best way to figure it out and to solve this and break through is to figure out what you're dealing with. What's the frustration? How can you make things better? How can you get past this? How can you overcome this? And then take it step by step. And maybe, yeah, you do need to voice your opinion. You do need to use your throat chakra. You do need to speak some truths that maybe other people don't want to hear. Maybe you yourself are hindered in saying because of what people may think. But the truth maybe needs to come out, okay? The time to hide or the time to kind of be in the shadows or keep thinking about it or pondering over it has to end soon. And, it's time for you to get out of the stasis, out of this kind of this stationary position, this kind of go-between. It's time to move forward to have a strong close at the end of this year. And I want to clarify, we've got temperance. There needs to be balance. There is a call for balance to allow for movement, to allow for you to come out of that stasis, come out of that maybe that pigeonhole you're in, maybe the negative thought patterns, the frustration that you're dealing with, which could be understandable. You're dealing with tough situations. It's understandable that you could be frustrated. But this is also helping you gain balance. Sometimes we're put in tough situations so we can work and improve on gaining the balance within ourselves, because we can't always look for somebody to give us balance. We have to work on, and sometimes it's the first-hand practice of being in a tough situation and using that to figure out how I can get balance in myself, also known as peace in myself. How can I think level-headedly, focus on this, and rise above it? Yeah, so I hope that helped out for the masculine and feminine energies. I did pull an angel card. We've got the Angel Prince of the North. This is a great card for leaders and leadership. I celebrate my uniqueness with joy and gratitude. Perfect card for leadership. Perfect card for maybe honoring how you feel. Maybe some people don't. They may feel like it's weird. Maybe you may have to break the status quo and maybe kind of ruffle a few feathers. In yourself, not just for other people, but in yourself. Maybe, hey, I gotta do me in this situation, quote unquote. And that's fine. You gotta do what's best for you, or else not only will you suffer, but other people may suffer. Let's do one more card here. I shuffled it. We've got a Daikini Oracle card. Let's do one for the masculine and feminine with a union card here. Let's get a union card for the masculine and feminine energies here. Almost coming. Here we go. Self-preservation. Yeah, this goes into what I was talking about, self-preservation. There's been some exertion here. This full moon is exerting a lot of energy. It's amplifying things, magnifying fears. If you're staying on this path, this is while we're closing to the end of the year, before we go into the fall season, because it's still summer. I think this full moon is really working on certain aspects of us. It's destroying certain things. A lot of us are exerting our energy because of it. But this is also helping us to preserve our energy, saying these are some patterns that need to be broken, and in order for us to get balance, in order for us to preserve our energies, some of these habits, these patterns, these thought forms need to go by the wayside. Anxiety, the angst, the frustration, the getting kind of amped up, the worrying. Certain situations are coming forth and stirring you up, allowing you to realize this and allowing you to focus, once you get balance, to focus on, okay, this is what needs to be done. We can't have this going into the end of the year or even to the fall season. So self-preservation, guys, balance, temperance, things are coming through. Take leadership, Angel Prince of the North. This is the Masculine and Feminine Transmission. You guys have a great week. See you next time. Bye.